Hello, everybody. Hooful here, and I bring to you a different game. It has a lot of logos and splash screens associated with it. Four. Five. Okay. Now we're on to our introduction, which features a couple of guys playing chess. And what these moves might represent. Get 'em, guys! I love how the horses came to a nice stop so the guys could fight. But who won the chess game? Well, that would appear to be the guy in control of the black pieces, so I guess white won. No matter, a lot of that was irrelevant. Let's play Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. The Forgotten? I don't know what was forgotten. I forgot. Oh well. So, Kevin RTS has little to nothing to do with that introduction. But never mind that. This is a game that I had played when I was younger, but not a lot of. So, you know, when it was suggested, I thought, hey, I might like to get into that. And so we will. We'll play the campaign, because why not? So, as far as mods go, I'm making use of Advanced Idle Pointer, which will help me be able to see when my villagers aren't working, and Thick Letter because that helps me to read. My eyes are old. Well, my primary background with RTSs started with Warcraft 2, and this is a very wildly different game. So, perhaps I could do with learning to play it.
Age of Empires 2 is about empire building, combat, and conquest. You start from humble beginnings, a small village in the Dark Ages. You explore to expand your borders, conduct trade to boost your economy, and research technologies to grow your civilization into a mighty empire. But there are difficulties too. Cunning enemies and rivals that oppose you, powerful castles to destroy, tyrants to bring down. And if you're skillful and a little lucky, you just might build a wonder of the world and create an empire that will stand the test of time. To learn how empires are built, help our first hero, William Wallace, in his fight against his oppressors.
We are without a leader. The dead King of Scotland has no heir. War creeps in from the south, where Edward Longshanks, the avaricious king of England, has returned from successful campaigns to conquer Wales and France. As Longshanks turns his attention to Scotland, the shadow of fear settles across the Highlands. The English have thousands of Welsh longbowmen, hundreds of knights on horseback, and dozens of siege weapons. We Scottish have a rabble of untrained soldiers who do not even know how to march in a straight line. We must act soon if we have any chance of resistance. We need to forge an army by any means necessary.
Sounds like the Scottish are in a really bad spot.
The English are terrorizing all of Scotland, and it's time for us to fight back. But if we're to defeat them, every one of us will need to learn how to march and fight.
Right.
Follow the path to the blue flag. First, click the soldier.
Oh, this guy?
Good! Now, right-click near the blue flag. Good! Now, move to the next flag.
Sounds
Click
simple
the
enough.
soldier, then right-click near the flag.
Right click.
Excellent! To move to the next flag, you must walk through the black area.
Oh noes! The blackness! Not the black! Oh,
Moving
it
into
went
the
away.
black area reveals more of the map. The black area represents unexplored territory. That's all there is to it. Now go on to the next flag where you'll meet some Allied soldiers.
Hey, people! Yay!
To move all your soldiers at once, click near the units and drag around them. Then right-click to move. Try moving your soldiers to the next flag.
Aha!
Did all your units make it to the flag? The road ahead is guarded by an English outpost. Scroll up to the outpost building by moving the mouse to the very top of the screen. Then click the red outpost.
May have noticed the slight problem with this text size enlarger. Yeah, it can cut things off.
Good! Now, scroll back down until you can see your soldiers again by moving your mouse to the very bottom of the screen. Select your soldiers by clicking near them and dragging a box around them.
Box
The
them!
road to the outpost. It's time to knock it down.
Or we can just right-click on the building. You'll get yours,
Right-click
building!
the outpost to attack it.
Charge!
The
Yay.
outpost is destroyed. That should slow the English raids. Keep following the path to the village.
So I have to ask a question. If our people don't know how to march and walk in a straight line, where did this Celtic knight come from? I'm asking to a lot of questions.
Home sweet home.
Yay!
Wait. The English are angry that you destroyed their outpost. They're coming to attack your village. Don't panic. Just click your soldiers and right-click the English soldiers to attack. Defeat the enemy soldiers and you will have won your first battle. Good job! Now you know how to fight back against the English army.
Yay! And since the scenario is complete, they reveal the whole of the map. Not sure what the purpose of this guy is. Oh well. Go to the menu and say, get me out of here.
Scotland has soldiers now, if only a few. But if we are to turn back the greed of Edward Longshanks, we will need many more recruits. Much more gold in our coffers.
Sounds like we got work
These
ahead.
ancient stones and oaks around us will soon be steeped in the blood of clansmen. An army marches on its stomach, or so the old saying goes. My clansmen have been farming and tending sheep for hundreds of years, but gathering enough food to feed an army is a different matter entirely. Without a strong economy, the meager forces that we've cobbled together will collapse again.
Maybe I'm weird, but I would have thought you would have built up that economy before gathering the soldiers. What do I know? Hello, sir.
To support the Scottish army, you'll need to build up your stockpile of resources. To win, gather 50 food, 50 wood, and 50 gold. To
Okay.
gather food from the forage bush, click a village. Then right-click the forage bush near the blue flag.
Right.
In the status area at the bottom of the screen, you can see how much food the villager is carrying. The villager continues to gather from the forage bush until he's carrying 10 food.
Yay.
The villager will continue working for you, carrying the food to the town center. The amount of food you have is shown in the upper left corner of the screen. In addition to your food stockpile, you can see your current wood, gold, and stone stockpiles.
Okay.
The more villagers you have, the faster you can gather resources. Assign your new villagers to gather food.
Alrighty, but first, you take out a vendetta on that tree. As for the rest of yous, this deer's got it coming. Come back here, you. Ah. The gathering from hunting's a bit faster than working the forage bush. Quite a fair bit faster. Especially since the villagers don't stop at 10 food. I think they stop at like 35. Since I put 4 on the job, well, they'll have that whole deer back. Which is important because the food on the deer decays. Yay!
Great! You now have 50 food. To win, also gather 50 wood and 50 gold. To gather wood, click a villager, then right-click a tree. You haven't found any gold yet. Search in the unexplored territory. Good! You found some gold.
And the rest of you on getting money.
Good job. You now have enough wood.
Work!
Tå. Kjært. Selgere.
Take that.
You're well on your way to making a city.
Yay!
Excellent! You now have enough gold.
Simple enough, I suppose. What desert was this oasis found in? Oh, whatever.
Edward Longshanks, for all his disrepute, has shown military tactics in Wales, England and France to be very effective. Not cruel and ruthless. He's indeed an enemy to be feared. The English sacked the town of Berwick upon Tweed. Would that I could call it a battle, but it was truly more of a massacre.
Well, that's depressing.
Unless we organize our army, there will be more massacres to follow. I pray we can be ready for Longshanks coming. In villages throughout the Highlands, there is grim talk of skirmishes between Scotland and England. We lost the city of Dunbar this week. Scottish defenders broke ranks and fled. The English have an army that is larger and better trained. To compete with them, we are going to need new recruits to pick up the spear, sword, or bow. We must remake these shepherds into soldiers.
Well, at the rate we're doing, Scotland's doomed. Oh well.
We will need many soldiers to defend our homeland.
Okay.
We'll start by creating villagers. Click your town center, then click the Create Villager button in the lower left corner of the screen. It takes time for a villager to appear. If your town center is selected, you can see the progress in the status area at the bottom of your screen.
Okay.
Good job!
Yay!
The villager has appeared next to your town center. Now, create another village. You need additional housing to support your population.
Oh.
To build a house, click a villager. Click the Buildings button, click the Build House button, then click where you want to build the house. If more than one villager builds a building, it will go up faster. Good job!
Yay!
Try building another house. Each house supports 5 units. The population indicator at the top of the screen shows your current supportable population. Other buildings are made just like houses. Try building a barracks. The barracks is a military building.
Get to work, peoples.
Barracks complete.
Yay!
Now you can create soldiers. Click the barracks, then click the Create Militia button. Selecting different buildings or units gives you different options in the lower left corner of the screen. That's one militia unit. Create 3 more, and you'll have enough soldiers to protect this area and win the scenario. Click the barracks and quickly click the Create Militia button 3 more times to make 3 soldiers in a row.
Right. These guys look useful.
Now that you have a few soldiers, you'll be able to defend this area against English attacks.
Yay! Oh, we have another oasis out in the middle of nowhere. probably gonna happen a lot.
Now that we have militias stationed across the border, the English have slowed their raids.
That'll teach
But
them.
face it, Longshanks' army will be another matter. The wicked English king has yet to bring his famous longbows to bear.
Ah,
Our militias could only get us so far. We are going to need more advanced weapons. Rumors creep in from the south of a giant who leads the forces of Scotland, his great sword driving through earth and man and horse alike. If this mythical knight can hold the English advance, it will give us time to develop the arms we need. Even now, our smiths are forging swords and fletchers are making arrows and crossbow bolts.
okay.
English use very advanced weapons and armor. To win, you will need to advance to the feudal age and repel the English raids. You're going to need to research some technologies of your own to increase the strength of your civilization. For example, researching loom makes your villagers harder to kill. To research loom, click the town center, then click the research loom button.
Oh, this? Aha!
Good. Researching technology costs resources, but improves your civilization. While you're researching, you can put your villagers to work and use your military units to explode.
Let's go let that sheep know what's coming to it.
Beat fear. Tom, bonnet.
What I got around here? Oh, a lot of nothing.
New technologies and buildings become available when you advance to a new age. To
Okay.
advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age, you need 500 food. Now you have enough food to advance to the Feudal Age. However, you also need 2 buildings from your current age. You already have a barracks, so now have your villagers build a mill. The mill is a drop-off point for food, so build it next to your food source.
Now let's see. What's my food
In
source
addition
so
to
far?
gathering food and forage bushes, villagers can herd sheep or hunt deer for food.
Yes, herd sheep. Butcher is more what it looks like. Now let's have you put up that mill. I don't know here. Send the next lamb to the slaughter.
Now you can advance from the Dark Age to the Feudal Age. Click your town center, then click the Advance to Feudal Age button.
Okie dokie.
Good! You're on your way to the Feudal Age.
Yay!
To arms! The English are making a sneak attack!
Where? Let him have it, men! Pummel!
now that the battle is over, create some extra militia units at the barracks to replenish your forces.
Yay!
Congratulations! Advancing to the next stage is the best way to improve your civilization. Near the minimap at the lower right corner of the screen is the Idle Villager button. Click it and locate villagers who are not currently assigned to a task.
Oh,
now that
period.
you're in the feudal
Comma's
age,
a hotkey,
you can
huh?
upgrade your militia to men-at-arms.
Oh.
Click the barracks, then click
Oh, it's period.
upgrade to men-at-arms.
Ew,
Upgrading
look
to
useful.
man-at-arms will change all your militia units to the more powerful men-at-arms. The English are attacking again! Teach them a lesson with your new men-at-arms!
Get him!
English are no match for your warriors!
Yay! I lost one.
Longshanks has invaded, stormed, and sacked the city of Perth. It's worse. He's captured the fabled Stone of Scone and declared himself King of Scotland.
How rude.
If we cannot bring about a victory in battle soon, then the Scottish armies will be too demoralized to put up any fight at all. If this mythical Scottish giant does exist, I wish he'd get his forces up to Stirling, where we shall next do battle.
Alright then. Well, we'll continue the plight of the Scottish next time, I think. So, we'll see you then. Later.